Well, I just got a quest completed. I gave her down there some bread. Down to 54. I got some coins. So I got some coins now. Hey, it actually snows. That's nice. But what's this strange building? I didn't build this. What is this? It's like a barn, but there's like bits missing. Oh, are there some blocks not rendering properly? Some blocks just not there. Hey, do you know anything about this? Hey, you. Oh boy, the lag is serious. Plates? Forget it. I gotta do plates. Definitely a problem. Yeah, there should be a second floor to this thing. Who took the blocks? It's like these phantom trees. There's something wrong with the rendering of this world. I may have to recreate the entire dimensional space and everything. If there's an update that doesn't break the world, that is, then maybe we can fix it. Those of you who are wondering why I came here, well, it wasn't snowing when I got here. It's snowing now, but that's not my point. I came here because I wanted to get some flowers, and the fastest way to get flowers was, instead of having to go up to the top of all that. Why has this got light? They put a torch up somewhere? There's no torch here. Why is there light? Weird. There it is. I'm not doing very well at building the wall at this place. It's very peaceful, and I don't mean peaceful setup. Let me double check this. I've got them on the icons. Let's look over here. Yeah, there's mobs. Okay, fine. I always have that problem with World of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Okay, this is going to be... What was this going to be again? Ether 2. And the next one over here is going to be... it's going to be a bit bigger, so let's... Two, 3, 4. It's fitting. Oops. What do we got here? Besides silicon, which we don't need. Well, what I'm having trouble with is getting used to doing this. Just put the extra stuff in there. Like that. That's difficult to get used to. I don't have any dirt on me though, so I gotta go get more. We are of course making a Twilight Forest portal. After that, I think we don't have any more regular portals we can make. And so what we'll have to do is we'll have to make additional portals in the next room over. But what I'm gonna do is, I'll have it so that more portals can be made that way. But what I'll do is, along this wall... No, along this wall, which is not built yet either, will be all the books. All the Mistcraft books, and we're going to have a lot of those. Along that wall are probably going to be armor statues and treasure chests, which will contain... Well, it'll contain some things. It'll contain our emergency supplies if we need to get back into a space really in a hurry. Something like that. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. This isn't going to be enough either. Yep. So we continue. Oh, hi! Just like that, a pigman walks in. Hi, how you doing? This is our first major subject in the realm. You know, what's funny about that is, you know, there's no chunks being kept open on the other side. How did it know to send you through? Never mind that. Welcome, welcome, my loyal subject. Well, you're loyal only because you haven't turned on me yet. I expect you to fully guard and protect the realm. And protect these portals. And, you know, I don't mind if you go through to another one of the portals. Why don't you wreak some havoc in Middle-earth? That'll be fun. Don't know what they'll make of you. Maybe you'll look like an orc to them or something. You know, orc sounds like pork. Alright, enough of that. I gotta get more bread. I got plenty of bread. I'd be glad to do more quests for her. I need 12... You know, now that I think of it, while I'm traveling, not by cart, sorry. While I'm traveling, I just want to point this out. This framework, as you know, is for the main base, well, this area is the throne room. Then there's stairs down, and then there's a big foyer room, and then there's other rooms off to the side. This is obvious stuff. I've been talking about it endlessly. Well, not endlessly, but I have been talking about it. What's not obvious is that this... I found my notes for all that. I found all of my notes. I mean, all of it. I mean, it turned out I sorted through it a couple weeks ago, and then I just put it all in a pile, and I just found the pile. So, but they're all conflicting. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. This is 200. Well, it says 201, but if you look here, you'll see it says 200. Under Z. But on the upper right it says minus 201. Well, never mind that. The point is, this is where the stairs are supposed to end. They start here and they go up from here in the original version. Now they go out to here, which is halfway to 225, and it makes that distance a little shorter. Nothing against these stairs being really grand and exciting looking. But the problem was that we're supposed to have these big pillars right at the end of the stairs. But if we do that, it's out here. And the building's wall is supposed to be here. So there's a problem. That is our problem. We'll have to figure out what we're doing. I was thinking maybe a compromise. Maybe we could do goes halfway into 200. And, oh man, a size 2 tree. I got more to chop down, I guess. Yep, gotta do it. Oh, got my bed ready. That's good. All right, I'm ready. Let's get going. Be right back. Okay, we are at 362, which is midway between 225. And about 500, although 500 isn't actually going to be the end of the path. 500 is going to be the gatehouse. Assuming we're going to have some kind of gatehouse. It's getting dark. I'm going to place torch right here because we're going to decide what we're going to do exactly as soon as I wake up. The memories of what the hobbits told me resonate and echo within my head. Okay, now the problem is, this is the midway point, as I was saying. It says 363, but it's really 362. Now originally I was going to have a path here in the middle. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could have a short path in the middle, and that's what I wanted, was a short path, and it would go underneath. I was thinking this side, it would be just right. We'd have to deal with the in-betweens. But there's one problem. This is not the ideal solution because the trees are too close. You see, if we put... Alright, where's my blocks? Where's my little blocks I can use here? Okay, suppose that's the middle. And then this is the edges, which would be the stair blocks, which we don't have at the moment. It doesn't have to necessarily be stair blocks, but it could be something. If we do this, it becomes a problem because it's too close to the tree. Now, the problem is we're not going to put trees over here. We're not going to say, okay, let's put some trees over here now. No, it's going to be an open space. And it really needs to be an open space. But That's got to have something over here. I don't know what yet. If this is 362, this is too far off. We could do this. We could do this. But one thing is for certain. It would be underneath the trees. Now, it's not going to actually be this height. It's going to be like, it'll be lower down like this. In fact, it's going to be right through that. But this will probably have to go. I didn't want to break the run. Whoa! Whoa, my D button. My D button, it's stuck. Ah, there we go. Something strange about this keyboard. That's all I have to say. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just chop down these trees. But if we chop down the trees, then we can have, what is that sound? Anyways, I was saying, if we chop down the tree, we can have a 3x3 or a 5x5, but we can't have a 4. I think 3x3, I just made it 3 wide. Either a 3 wide with a very narrow path, a 5 wide with a 3 wide path in the middle, but if we want a 2 wide path, we have to do this. Strange as it seems. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's check it out. I need the dirt. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you know, I think I'd rather chop down that tree and have a different width kind of path. The reason why I'm making a decision about this now, and not later after I start something important regarding the castle, is because right now I need more dirt. And I have 3 options for dirt. One is I can continue to get more from the mining world. Not a bad idea. But then I'll have an overabundance of dirt elsewhere when I have to get that. Secondly, I could get more dirt from underneath the palace, where the palace is going to be, but I haven't worked out the outline of the palace yet. But we are going to do that next. But we do have to do the pathways. So since this is the best option, we'll just chop down the tree. See how that works. I've already chopped down a number of trees during the absence. I'm thinking about getting the mod that removes the leaves quickly. I've been reluctant to get it because, you know, who needs a mob? Who needs a mod, or a mob for that matter? But who needs a mod that you could do without? I'm doing without perfectly fine right now. Takes longer, yes. Makes for a less interesting video, yes. Ah! I didn't get that last one. Oh, great. Now I've I got the location wrong. Okay, it's right there. I am going to tear this down too, but what am I going to do right now? Can't tear it down now. Well, I can't make a bridge here. I have to first place this thing underground. I will place it underground. I haven't built the underground apparatus for this yet. I haven't even gotten to that level yet. So we won't mess with that right now, right there, but we will start messing right here. 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a 5 wide because I want it to be a 5 wide. That's fine. Let's get some of these started anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But the trick is this is 362. But there it says 361. Well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, we can now get onto Excitement Road. And I wanted to show you something when we get there. First I have to get there, which won't be right away. Like I said, we'll be right back. Well, I just fell through the earth. I wasn't looking where I was going, and now I've got all these mobs on my tail. Let's see if I could get out of this safely. Oh no, bats! Don't seem to be too much for... Oh yeah, they're all spawning behind me. That's good. But if they spawn in front of me, I'm in trouble. Just gotta get through to the safe zone. Now entering the combat zone. Here we go. Watch, I could have fallen through the floor in a couple other places. Ugh. This is the wrong place. I was going to do work up there. I like the idea of putting all my extra tools in the large pouch. So call it the tool pouch. But we could carry tools and ore. There we go. Tools and ore. There we go. So that says tools and ore. See how that works? And by doing this, I'm able to get more. Suddenly, look! I don't have to go back to make more shovels. Hey, I just realized something. It says stone shovel, right? The British call them spades. Options? Language. It doesn't say. It just says English UK. No, it says English US. Wait. I can't select English UK? Or does it have to load all the files or something? Or are we crashed? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Hey! Now that should have said SWORDE. I get to look up what the... Oh, torch. No, torch is right. But a torch means flashlight in England. A watch? It's a watch. What, they don't call them clocks, they call them watches? Alright, why am I doing this? Stop that. I'm going to go back to the US. I didn't pay my import tax. I was afraid of this. The ladies are in the way. And I'm not talking about the horses. Or the sheep. Let's be honest. Let's not talk about the sheep. They must think it's really strange for them to be here in this biome. Plains. With no trees for ages. Evening girls. Or morning girls. Pardon me. Have you seen any strange activities in this kingdom? Any people who look like pigs? Oh, don't be so shy. Pigs? What do you mean pigs? I heard them say pigs around here. Yeah, pigs. I don't see any pigs. I mean, I see, there's no pigs here. I just see sheep and, yes, I know, that's not what I'm talking about. Did you see any people who look like pigs? But if they look like pigs, how do we know they're not just people? I'm gonna go over there and look. No, that's no good. Well, pardon me if I keep digging. Pardon me, you're in my way. Would you mind letting me dig? This is my property. No, it's our property. We live here. This is our forest. Forest? Oh, yes, forest. We have the best... We have the best kind of trees, the invisible kind. That way, the trees of the imagination will live in our hearts forever. What do you think? No, don't land in here. Get out of my trench. What have you done with my shovel? My spade? Wait, are you British or are you American? Is there even such a thing as an American Dryad? What if it's an American Dryad in London? What would she be doing there? Hey, there's some trees. Yeah, I told you there were some trees over here. What are you doing over here when there's the trees are over there? Do dryads hang around trees or swamp or what's the deal? I don't really know much about dryads beyond what I remember from Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played a campaign where I end up fighting dryads or even talking to them, really. There's pigs over here, but I'm talking about pig men. Pigs who look... Oops. I have to remove my hand from my mouse for a second. There's mice in this game, too. Cross-pollination of the different realms is what I have in mind. I want the kingdom to be whatever I want the kingdom to be is what I want it to be. Oh, no, that's right. I put the wood away, so I guess I can't use the saplings to help this area. Now let me explain something. Yes. Let me explain something for the uninitiated. And this is what I have the problem with. Alright. Okay, now. This is the castle area. This area is going to be like a maze or something. Haven't figured that out yet. This is the north entrance. This is the south entrance, which will be a back entrance. There will not be a side entrance. So, the trees going all the way up to here is not right. This is a mistake. So, what we will do is we will have this do something else. Or maybe we'll even remove that bit, all that over there, which is kind of really sad because I spent so much time building it. And this is just at the right location because this is where the tree ends. It's a tree that looks like a pig. So what do we do now? I don't know. What do you think? Cows have such a strange... These cows do not have a vacant look on their face, but it's like they don't want to bother looking at anything. They might look at you, and they do look at you, but if you don't get their attention, they lose interest. And it's all over in the eye blink of an eye. As opposed to the eye blink of a nose or something. Oh, sapling. Hello, sapling here. Today we'll be looking at Minecraft. It's really simple. It's all done with redstone. And command blocks. I command the blocks to break when I shoot at them with my fist. My fist with a bag in it. I got a fist with a bag in... Alright. Anyway, the point is, there is no east entrance. So what am I going to do with this? I don't know. My plans didn't allow for that. I was going to have a space there, actually. What am I going to do with the space? Well, I haven't worked that out yet, either. And then we'll continue this down that way to the south entrance the same way that we did down there like that. Or down there like that. And that's good because that does go to a back entrance. Gonna remove these little buildings. There's not too many of them. I thought there were more. There's some here. There's one there. There's one there. Some here. A couple here. And that's something else. And then there's a couple here, and that's about it, really. It's really interesting. So, thanks for watching. Now that we've finished this area, and have not fallen to our deaths, I'm going to widen the area out when I get rid of the dirt. Well, I'm not getting rid of the dirt. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it so I can make more underground pathways, and we're going to start working shortly on the last level on the very bottom, and we're going to start putting up the railway. And that's going to be a very interesting project because I have all kinds of crazy little ideas. But first I have to get some clay. And that's going to be a tough one. Okay. Okay, cut everybody. Take 5. We won't be needing any extras for the next scene. Yeah. Yeah, you can all go home now. Go back to Calvania and Sheepburg and Pigglestein? Pigglestein? Never mind. We'll go back. Bye-bye.